Have you ever watched an HOA Karen treat a private ranch gate like a public shortcut? And if you've seen anything like that, comment below because this one got personal. What would you do if someone kept driving through your locked gate and acted like you were the problem? This started the week I finished restoring my family ranch and finally felt some peace. It happened outside of Wickenburg, Arizona, where landlines actually matter and everyone knows it. My ranch sits miles outside the HOA boundary, clearly marked on county maps and my recorded deed. The entrance has a private gate, posted signs, and no easement recorded anywhere. Yet every morning, like clockwork, one HOA board member kept driving through it. She said it was more convenient than the paved road. The first time, I assumed it was a mistake. The second time, I asked her politely to stop using my gate. She smiled and said the HOA had historical access. My reaction stayed calm, because I knew that phrase usually means nothing legal. So I started documenting instead of arguing. I pulled my deed, boundary survey, and the subdivision plat from the county recorder. There was no easement, no access right, and no shared roadway agreement. I installed cameras at the gate and captured her truck passing through repeatedly. I even recorded a phone call where she admitted she knew it was private, but said the HOA would deal with it later. That was enough. Here's what I planned. If she wanted to keep trespassing, I would make the boundary impossible to ignore. I contacted a civil engineer and checked county regulations on access control. Steel bollards were permitted on private agricultural land as long as emergency access wasn't blocked. I filed a simple permit, had the placement surveyed, and notified the sheriff's office in advance. Then I executed. One morning, contractors installed heavy steel bollards just inside my property line, spaced legally and anchored deep. They didn't block my gate. They didn't block emergency vehicles. They only blocked unauthorized traffic, right on schedule. HOA Karen showed up in her SUV. She tried to drive through like always and stopped inches from the steel posts. She got out yelling about obstruction and HOA authority. I stayed quiet and let the cameras roll. She called the police. When the deputy arrived, I handed him my deed, the survey, the permit, and the recorded calls. He confirmed the bollards were legal and the land was mine. He then warned her about continued trespass. The consequences came fast. The HOA sent a letter claiming retaliation. My attorney responded with evidence, trespass logs, and a formal notice. The HOA backed off immediately. Karen was removed from the board for exposing them to liability. The payoff was silence. No more vehicles. No more entitlement. Just my ranch gate standing exactly where the law says it should. If watching fake authority hit real steel felt satisfying, tell me what you would have done. If you love HOA justice stories, like the video and subscribe.